it was, I think, quite clear that the main issue and the one that everything really turned on was what we would do with the 12 million who are here already. And of course, Senator Menendez and I favored a path to legalization. And we wanted to make it clear that we would have conditions where people would have to pay fines and try to learn English and wait in line. But we wanted to do what we thought was both right and realistic. You know, all the people who opposed that, I think, were not being very realistic.
So let me turn now to what is probably the most important issue facing our community, and all the polls suggest that when asked, the #1 priority in terms of America's future is education and fixing the education system for our children in particular. What would you do, briefly, to really improve the educational outcomes, close those gaps, strengthen our schools, and make sure that we've got a system that works for all kids, especially looking at the children of our future?
Well, I think it is the most important issue, and you have to start in the preschool years. You must start with supporting and strengthening families and giving parents the tools to be their children's first teachers. I mean, I have worked for many years in early childhood development, and I know that the best way to close the achievement gap is starting in the preschool years. There is absolutely convincing evidence of that. So in my administration, we will focus on programs that work. And you have people here who are working in early childhood programs, and they are great models, but they don't get the funding that they need. And we need to do more on early Head Start, something that I helped to start when I was First Lady, and we will continue to try to expand that. We will expand Head Start. I have advocated universal pre-kindergarten for 4-year-olds, which I believe is one of the most important issues. And I want to give a preference to children from families where English is not the first language so that they can get caught up and ready when they enter school in kindergarten. We also have to do more to have programs that encourage young people to finish school and go on either with higher education or with skills training. And then I want to do 2 additional things. When a young person does graduate from high school, I mean, our first priority is we have to cut the dropout rate, and we have to convince young people to stay in school, and that may mean, you know, more mentoring, more after-school programs, school that goes year-round, anything that can give these young people a real chance at being successful. And then we do need more programs for kids who don't go to college, because whether you're Hispanic, African American, white, whatever, you know, most kids do not go to college, and we forget that. And we're not doing enough to help those young people get prepared for jobs in the 21st century in this very competitive global economy. And there are a lot of jobs out there, but we're not fixing the jobs and the individual to go together. And finally, the other night, very, very late at night, Bob and I voted for passing legislation to make college affordable again. It is not affordable for a lot of middle class and hard-working families. So we're going to raise the amount of the Pell Grant so that you get more than what you're getting now to be able to afford school. We are changing the student loan program, cutting the interest rates, cutting the subsidies to the for-profit loan companies. So we're going to make college affordable again.